Some people will never understand what the left-hand path is. And that's a good thing, because if everyone got it, it would lose its essence. Its magic, if you will. Someone who's a sheep, especially, will never get it. For the sheep can't see beyond the herd, because that's their whole world. There's no world outside the herd. It's like an ant in an ant colony. There's no life outside the colony, and an ant alone has no purpose and it will die. Now, for some of you on the left-hand path, what I just stated is obvious. And you're probably wondering, why are you wasting our time with this, Thomas LeRoy? Well, it's because of a comment left on my video, The Foundation of Sinisterism. And it goes as follows. The left-hand path will never be anything more than a tiny fringe element with little power. Collectivism, submitting to a higher power, sacrificing yourself for a greater good, etc. Just win at life. Individualistic left-hand path weirdos have little influence, don't have many children, aren't war heroes or leaders of nations, religions, and civilizations, and are pretty much irrelevant to history. So again, I say, you are delusional. Sinisterism is a good way to destroy cultures and weaken your enemies, but that's about it. Now, let's start with this person's first point. And you know what? They're right. The left-hand path will never be any more than a fringe element. And that's the point. It must always stay on the fringes. If it becomes accepted by the masses, becomes easily digested by the herd, then it's no longer the left-hand path. Besides, there are plenty of people, most people I know, I wouldn't recommend the path to. These are people I care about. They couldn't handle it, and it wouldn't be healthy for them. It wouldn't be healthy for their psyches. And the next sentence, collectivism, submitting to a higher power, sacrificing yourself for a greater good. All these notions I find despicable. The 20th century was filled with people who were collectivistic, submitted to a higher power, and sacrificed for the greater good. And hundreds of millions died because of it. So fuck that notion. The next sentence, individualistic left-hand path weirdos have little influence. Really? And the comment about heroes and leaders of nations, it can't be quantified because the left-hand path is a private pursuit that one is not always open about. And the rest of what the person wrote need not be responded to. Here's the basic point about sinisterism and the left-hand path in general. It's not about the greater good or the will of the collective. It's all about personal empowerment at a deep psychological level. It's about you going down into the darkness, into that place in your psyche that only you can go. No one else can join you. The collective can't join you in there. It's a place where the herd doesn't matter. And that's the point.